From here, focused on my own way, with never looking back to those who lived in fear. There was nothing I could do, there is nothing you said that could make me realize how much lucky I was.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome live tonight here, Charlotte, North Carolina. That's right. Kind of my backyard here tonight for the XRS Xfinity Series racing tonight. And boy, we got 3 races to go for these guys here, and they're crowning a champ. And I see the guy out there. What's up, Knott? How you doing, man? And well, you want to know who the commentators are? Myself, Joe White, up here in the booth, along with Timothy McBriar. Tim, how you doing, man?
I'm doing all right, Joe. How are you?
I'm doing awesome, man. I tell you what, it's going to be an awesome night tonight of racing.
It's a pretty night for tonight, ain't it?
Hey, we're under the lights here, Charlotte. Man, I tell you what, I like this track because it usually it brings pretty good racing.
That's in your backyard there, Joe.
Well, yeah, you know, that too. So, but I'm just saying, usually it's a good track, brings a lot of good racing to it, and man, we got some good cars out here tonight too.
Got some pretty cars out there tonight. I'll tell you what, Joe, I love this track right here. I love racing at this track.
Yeah, they're in the middle of practice right now, just kind of showing off what they can do. Now, let's get a little update on what we got, because this is race number, you know, they got 3 races to go, 2 after tonight actually on the Thursday nights. But it is a tight battle for the points. Jeff Pogo, yes, that's right, folks, Pogo, is sitting on top right now with a 591 points. Daniel Deal is behind him by 1 point, 590. Chris Brown is sitting in 3rd. Now, he's got quite a bit of ways back. He's with 518, but that's your top 3 guys. But, man, that top spot, 1 point tonight separates the top 2. And just to give you an idea, Daniel Deal, as of right now, sitting 15th. And Mr. Pogo himself is up in 4th. So, could be a big change after tonight.
All he got to do is make up 1 point.
That's hard.
It is on where he's sitting. He's sitting in 15th. Yeah.
Hey, but that's all right though. But I tell you what, you know what? Yeah, the spread here after tonight it definitely could be a lot more than just 1 point between those two going in with 2 races left.
It could very easily be a difference in them there. All it's got to have a break for deal or not. You know what I mean? If Deal does good tonight, he'll come on up there towards Jeff, and if Deal don't, Jeff will run away with it.
True that. You got that right, Tim. I mean, it could be anybody's ball game coming out of this place here tonight. So, going to be interesting. Got about 3 minutes left here in practice as these guys storm around this place here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Good track here tonight. And like I say, I like this place. It brings about some good racing. And also, one thing you got to look at here too, Tim, you know and I know, after a while, the tires, this place can get very tight coming into turns and out of the turn.
It does, Joe. About 20 laps, I think, you'll get your tires to start wearing down.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I want to appreciate everybody here tonight. We're live here on OSR Network on the YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook live side here. And it's race 1 of 2 here tonight as Tim's going to be up here with me for this one. And then a little short kind of dirt series at midnight tonight. It's kind of it's quick, fun, and fast. So I do it every Thursday. But Tim's going to be up here with me, everybody. So if y'all know who Tim is, he is the master trucking farming legend.
I appreciate that, Joe.
and the old guy with the wisdom.
And a bald head.
And a bald head. There we go. Yeah, all right. We'll throw that one in there, too.
Oh, man.
What do you think about this new build that they did with the grass? When, I always say they're out there mowing the grass. Well, they look like they can mow the grass now.
They cut it, didn't they?
Yeah, they made it an awesome little animation thing out there. They go flying all through the infield, and it's going to make tracks.
Yeah, that's that new thing they come up with on that update. I seen where Garrett showed me when he went through the infield like that. It threw dirt up and grass and everything else.
Gotta love it, don't you?
Oh yeah, you get them balance on in front of them cars, hit that dirt, it's gonna tear them up.
Yeah, go boom shakalaka.
Got that right.
Oh man, I tell you, folks, like I say, it's gonna be a good race here tonight. Nice fun up here, and well, hope everybody enjoys it.
I think they will, Joe. I advertised it today. I told them we'd be on tonight at 9 o'clock, and it is a couple of minutes till.
Absolutely, we've got about a minute or so here left in practice. Then we're heading off into qualifying. Let's see who's going to put this thing in the winner's circle tonight, and who's going to come out of here ahead.
Look like Jordan has done the best in practice there.
Yes, he has. Jordan Smith up top right now. Man on point. Look good.
Joe, we know several of these guys right here. Damon Cox, I know him.
Damien. Yep.
Ryan Kaufman, Roger Muff, Eric Jolly, and Melissa.
Yep. Hey, what's up, Assassin? Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's the thing about doing a lot of broadcast stuff is, you get to meet a lot of guys from other different leagues. They come over. They all kind of diverse. They all come to here and there. So it's kind of cool. What's up, Chuck? You're right. Yeah, more like plowing than mowing. Yeah. That's what he says.
We raced with Melissa there for a while. You remember that?
Oh, no. When?
Oh, back when we were racing.
Well, that was back in, 1940.
You knucklehead. I ain't talking about then. You keep on your tail.
Oh, my bad. Oh, my bad. That's back when you was born. Oh, I'm sorry.
Take it easy, fella.
He owe Tim a hard time. All right, practice, man's over with. Well, who's your favorite out here, Tim?
Let's go with Let's go with Daniel.
Okay. All right. Well, here we go. Going qualifying, folks. See what Daniel's got out here.
Who are you picking?
The guy that wins.
That's not right. That's discrimination on my part.
Oh, well, oh, I'm sorry. Well, I didn't tell you there's any rules, right? No. Oh, I don't know. Let me see out here. Wow. Heck, I don't know, man. That's a tough one.
Good guy.
Chris, good guy, yeah.
Chris is a good guy.
Yeah, and I hate to point out one driver, then they all be like, well, man, he favoritism. No, I just gave you the curse, that's all.
No. I'm just, they all do that.
I know it.
Even NASCAR does that. They, you know.
Well, I'm going to say probably.
We're not picking no favorites. I don't got no favorites. I'm just saying.
I'm going to say yo, Brian Kaufman. Well, we'll go with him. Maybe he'll do pretty good tonight. How's that?
I heard that. All you're doing is picking the fast runner, you know?
Well, that or we're just giving them the broadcast curse, because then that way they'll wreck.
No. We don't want none of that. That happened last week or 2 weeks ago, didn't it, Joe?
That's right. Sure did.
It sure did. I didn't no more get it out of my mouth, and buddy, he hit the ball.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, you was up there talking to him, next thing, then boom. And then we were like, well, we won't talk about him no more. Hey, what's up, Pioneer? How you doing out there? Yeah, you're right. Jordan's up top. He was fast in practice. And look at Melissa. Well, I tell you what, girl power flying up. I know, I'm going to go ahead and say it's a girl. But, you know, I could be wrong. I was fooled before. Had a Renee in the race one time. Thought it was a girl. Come up and find out it was a guy. So, hey, look, if you're a guy, my bad.
Well, that's for the girl.
But, hey, I'm with you, Tim. I'm on your side.
I mean, it's got to be a girl.
I'm on your side, man, okay? Hey, I'm on your side.
More fire to her, buddy.
Got a fast lead foot.
She got it up there at the front.
Yeah, got a lead foot. Sitting in fourth right now. Look at Brian Kaufman up in the third. But Roger Mirth, boy, I tell you what, he takes the top spot.
Roger Mirth.
Yeah,
man.
Mirth. Top spot right there with a good time. 28 seconds.
There comes Damien climbing the hill.
Yep, Damien up there tonight so far. Looking good. And I have no clue how to say that name up underneath him. What is that? Merstova? Mustav? And there's our points leader right now, Jeff Pogo.
I don't know.
We'll just call him Mock. How's that? 'Cause that's his last
Mock.
name.
Mock.
Yeah, fast. He's going Mach 5 out here. Well, look at that. Jeff Pogo, man. Our man who is on point in the points right now. 1 point ahead, sitting second in qualifying. Now let's see where the Damian Deal, the guy that's 1 point behind, sitting in ninth right now.
Yeah, he's 1 point ahead or behind Jeff Pogo.
Yep, so there's 1 point separating them two. Coming out of here, and we've got, after tonight, we'll have 2 races to go. And one of them races, Tim, Talladega.
Yeah, boy.
Boy, that's the wild card right there.
You got that right, buddy. I'll tell you what, kick your heels up on that one.
So, you know, even if they come out of here in a good finish, you could go out next week and boom, just destroy it all, because you never know what happens in one of them plate track races.
I tell you what, Talladega is a good track, but look for the big one. It's not it's not if, it's when. You
got it. There you go. All right, looks like qualifying has concluded. Roger Mirth is going to put it up top. I call him Mirth for some reason, I don't know why, but Mirth is going to put it on top up here tonight. Got about 30-some seconds left in qualifying. And a good run here for these guys so far. Good-looking cars here into the lights of Charlotte for the XRS Xfinity Series racing here tonight. And folks, hey, if you enjoy what you're seeing between these guys, well, we'll be here for the end of their season, and then the beginning of the next season here in about a month or so. I think they're going to take about a month or so off. But hey, And we got plenty of racing here. If you like Tim, he's going to be with me too on the Extreme Motorsports 99.com Truck Series, which should be kicking off again in probably about 3-4 weeks, something like that, give or take.
I thought about 2.5, 3 weeks, ain't it?
They still got 2 weeks left in their season, so I figure probably about 3 or 4, somewhere in that area.
Yeah, more likely, yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, let's grid them up here tonight. Cost Roger Muth puts it on point here. And Jeff Pogo, he Pogo stick that thing all the way up, starting second place tonight. Jordan Smith right there sitting in third. Chris Brown, he's not the singer, but he's singing a tune, starting in fourth. Fifth place man Brian Kaufman starting sixth tonight. Melissa looking, I'm going to say it's Lurini, Melissa starting sixth. Seventh place Craig Hawkins starting at eighth. Cody Brent Levent. Man, that guy's got many different first names there, but either way, he's starting in eighth. Ninth place man, Daniel Deal. And round out the top 10, Damian Cox, as we look through the rest of the field. Well, we got some good guys out here, and it ought to be interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, Joe. I think it's LaGlory. I think that's what her name is.
All right, well, I'll let you try it, and I'm going to just say Melissa. That sound good?
I might be wrong. Yeah, Melissa will be all right.
I'll just stay with Melissa. Yeah, you can try. I mean, hey, go for it, man. You the man, Tim. You the man. You're the legend.
That don't mean he's always right on the name calling. I just try, Joe. All we can do is try.
Absolutely, that's all I can do. But tonight, these guys are going to try to fly around this place here tonight and make an awesome scene. As pace car is going to lead them off, and that man up front there, he's going to bring these bad boys to life. We'll have 100 laps around here. I think it go by pretty quick. There's not too many cautions.
Be about an hour and a half.
That's pretty quick.
Yeah.
Well, who's y'all's favorites out there in the chat? Who y'all rooting for? Me and Tim's made our predictions and cursed them for the night. There you go.
Get shot up here in booth.
Yeah, they'll come up here. What's wrong with y'all two? Nothing.
Picking out a name.
Absolutely. Well, pace car's coming in turn 4. About to make that hard left turn off on pit road. And these boys up front are going to get it done here in just a few. They're going to come to life here at Charlotte under the lights here for the XRS Series, Xfinity Series racing. Pace cars in. Green flag's about to fly. We're going to be racing here at Charlotte. And we're off, and these boys are bringing them to life. They head off into turn 1. They're going to be 2 by 2 all the way stacked back.
Looked like Roger got the head start, didn't he?
He did. Got a good jump up there on him.
Yes, he got company up under him, though. Got that 25 under him.
Yeah, about front, though, man. He is still up there, though. Jordan, he's got the top spot. But, Roger, you're right. Right now, Roger's got his hands full with old Jeff. Battle for the lead right now, though.
Jordan Smith is right there under him.
Yeah. Jordan Smith, my bad. I looked at Pogo. He was behind him.
He just helped Jeff Pogo's place.
Yep, Pogo sitting right there, man, in third place. But, boy, the battle's on for the lead as you got Jordan Smith up front along with Roger Murph. Well, Roger seems like he's going to kind of lay back behind them right now in second.
Yeah, he's just following in his tracks right now, Joe. You know how that is, first 10, 12 out.
There you go. Well, we already got one guy out there, Jason Young. He said he's going to go for Jordan. Right now, Jordan looking good, sitting in the second place spot. Chuck out there said he's just going to sit back and watch the action. Everybody's single file right now. You got to kind of go back here to the back to about 7th, 8th, or 9th before you get the guys trying to go side by side.
Yeah, we got Brian Kaufman right there behind Jeff Pogo, and Chris Brown's right behind Brian Kaufman there, Joe.
Yes,
and Melissa's right behind you, Chris.
Well, I'll tell you what, yeah, girl power, boy, she's flying up there pretty good right now. Look at that Damian Cox, though. He's got that 795 machine 796, excuse me, moving up through. He's looking under the hill, under the part there of Daniel Hill. Maybe try to take that spot away.
Is that a rookie?
You know what? I don't know if the 3 numbers are. Actually, I believe they are because Roger was telling me before the race, Tim, that Daniel Cox just signed up. So I'm gonna go ahead out on a limb here and say that the triple numbers are rookies here in the league. So that would put Damian Cox, Craig Hawkins, Jesse, all kind of a rookie here, and Brian Kaufman, all rookies.
We've got 4 rookies in there tonight, Tim.
There you go. And rookies in the league, not really rookies in iRacing. So we'll clarify that.
Yeah.
Roger's out front right now. He's holding his own against Jordan. You actually go back here, Damian Cox and Craig and them. They're back there. That's a good Coors Light machine old Damian's running.
Ain't no deal. He's up there. He's coming on up. He's in 8th place now.
Yep, right there, 38 machine. Cody looking up underneath. And got some good battling going on back here behind him. You got Eric back there along with Jared. They're all going side by side in the back.
Cody Brent just took her. And Robert DeBecky.
Woo, 8 machine right there. Eric almost come off the apron and clipped someone. He caught the apron and that car shot up the track.
And he better watch that down there.
Yeah, that apron, it'll sneak out and bite you.
Eat your lunch.
Yeah, well, he ain't getting my bologna sandwich. Hey, my bologna's got a first name. It's called mine.
It ain't Oscar, is it?
That's right.
It ain't Oscar Mayer.
That's right. Hallelujah, that's right. That's what I'm talking about. All right, good running so far. Kind of guys a little spread out here. It's a good battling going on up front, though. Battle for the lead.
Yeah.
Jordan takes the lead.
Yeah, he did. He snuck right in there, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Took it on the top spot there. So Jordan goes to the front. Roger's falling back a little bit because here comes Jeff, our points leader, looking up underneath right now.
Yeah, Pogo come in there behind him. Chris Brown's come up. All 4 of them right there come up 1.
Man, snuck up in there. Old Pogo did.
Yeah.
All right. Good running so far between these guys.
Jordan's kind of slipping on down the track, ain't he?
Yeah, Jordan, he's actually out front right now, though. He's doing pretty good.
Yeah, he's about, 2 seconds? No, about a second.
7/10.
Yeah.
Right now, you got Damian Deal back here. Remember, he's a second in points right now, 1 point behind Jeff Pogo. He's sitting in 7th. Jeff's sitting in the 2nd spot.
Melissa is right there in front of Damon too, or Daniel too.
Yeah, yep. She's up there in the 6th place spot.
Yep.
Looking good so far. Oh, here we go. Everybody kind of single file right now. Being kind of patient. You got a good battle, though, here for the 3rd place spot.
Got Chris Brown down low. He's trying to advance on that, on Roger Morris, too.
Yeah. Let's see if he can't take that spot away. Couldn't get it done that time. Had to fall back in line.
I hate that when that happens.
What happened?
Losing that thing.
What'd you lose?
Volume.
Oh, man, I don't even need to hear him anyway. I did a race the other night, man. I didn't even have my headphones on.
I heard that.
I go show you, I don't need to listen to the motors. I call racing be good. Chris Brown playing a tune. He's on the back end of Roger right now.
Yes, he is.
Actually, he's alongside of him. He's going to try to take that spot away.
Yeah, Jordan slipped out to 1.1 there.
George's checking out here at Charlotte, ain't he?
Yes, he is.
Well, a good battle. The battle's on here, though, for the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place spot. All 4 of those guys are right nose to tail.
It looked like Chris Brown looked like to be the fastest one in that bunch.
Yeah, he just can't get the bike to make it around Roger coming off the turns, and I think that's just a product of this track. You got to have that momentum coming up high, coming off the turns.
That's right, Joe. You know it.
Well, you got Brian Kaufman right there too, so you got a couple guys, man, know each other well, but man, look how close they are. They're within inches upon inches of each other.
All four of them right there are within inches of one another. And Jordan loves to see that. That means bringing it on home.
What's that? Bring what home?
Talking about Jordan Smith likes to see him back there racing like that. It lets him bring it on home.
That's right. He wants to look in his rearview mirror because that way he can just check on out. I mean, because these guys are, as Roger falls all the way back to 5th place, all these guys get around him. Here comes Brian Kaufman on the inside with that 798 machine. He's looking good too.
I'm looking at Melissa here. She's right there behind Roger Moore.
And she got her hands full with old Daniel Deal.
Yeah, she's up top. She took that place.
That 99 machine rumbling around here at Charlotte.
Oh, boy.
Well, the battle's on behind him right there. Look at Robert. Robert, man, powered that 12 machine around old Daniel. Then he's going to do the crossover.
Yeah, he did. She got that thing stretched out now.
Absolutely. She's loving what she sees, though, because they're battling in behind. Don't allow her to get away from those guys back there.
Another group behind them's catching up a little bit.
Yeah, so it looks like we got like 3 groups. You got the group up front, one kind of out behind them, and then you got another one back there because they're all like, looks like about 4 cars within each other.
Oh, well. Thought we was going pretty wide that time.
Yeah, no doubt. Look at that Skull Bandit car on the 82.
I'm looking at it.
That's all Harry Gant.
That was his number.
Yeah, that's way back in your day, ain't it?
Take it easy. No, his number was 33.
I can't remember his number. I just know the car looked like that.
That was Harry Gant's number was 33. I know Harry Gant.
Yeah, Skull Bandit. Yeah,
I know him personally, and I know his nephew.
Well, I know him on a TV screen with Skull Bandit car.
I met him, and I worked with his nephew a little while. He drove
Damn,
truck.
you don't work with everybody. You don't work with the president too?
Nah, I wouldn't. No, I'd be scared I'd buy me to death.
Blow up everything, huh?
Not really blow up.
Well, they calmed down up front. Yeah, me too. They calmed down a little bit up front here, but Jordan's still leading this one by 2.3 seconds. Got to go back here to where about the 7th, 8th, and 9th place spot. These guys and girls, they're all there nose to tail.
Yeah, they are.
And again,
Daniel Deal and Damian Cox ain't moving too good, are they?
No, Daniel Deal's actually kind of right there stalled along with Damian. Jeff Pogo's falling back to Ford. I mean, he's keeping him in his sights.
Damon back there running by himself now. I don't know if he's catching them or he's just back there in the back.
I don't know. Right now, it's a good battle between Melissa, Robert, and Jesse. All 3 of those machines right there kind of, you know, they're nose to tail, but now they're going to go side by side.
Yeah, I see them up there. She's still leading them.
Yeah, she likes what she sees.
Yeah.
Now, we are taking that is a female by the name. We could be wrong.
Not likely.
And if we are, it's Tim's fault.
Not likely.
Still Tim's fault.
It ain't not likely.
There you go. Well, it's a good battle going on there between them. That's for the 6th, 7th, and 8th place spot.
Roger fell back, didn't he?
Yeah, he fell back all the way back to 5th place spot.
We're getting Chris Brown catching up. He's gaining a little bit on Jordan Smith.
Yeah, Chris has actually moved up into the second place. He's went around Brian Kaufman and Jeff. Jeff has fallen off the pace a little bit. Let me see. He's still got a 1.8 second out front. Jordan does. Just give you an idea right there. He's coming out of turn 4. He's still got a pretty good lead right now.
I think somebody just went ahead of Melissa too. Or she's catching him.
Jesse went ahead.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? That's a rookie.
Yeah. Well, he was working on him back there pretty good. Well, we got some good racing all the way through the whole entire field here tonight.
I've been watching that third pack back there a little bit.
It looked good, don't it?
Yeah, Damian Cox and Daniel hit down.
Look, they look out there on the track.
Deal.
Hey, Tim, they look as good on the track, man, as you sound.
But I reckon.
Tim's like, hey, I don't know what to say on that way, but huh? That means you sound good, Tim.
Well, I appreciate that.
Right. See, Tim always wanted to come up in the booth, and I said, come on, Tim. Why not? I hope y'all enjoy him. If I enjoy him having him up here. Me and him, man, just have fun. Two old guys calling a race.
Oh, we used to do worse than that, Joe.
All right, look. I'm kind of mid-old. He's kind of over the hill.
Watch it.
Gotta give you a hard time, Tim. I ain't got to talk to you in a while, man.
Well, I know it. Last year we were supposed to do it again. We had a talk show last year, remember?
I know. Well, here you go. We got a talk show here tonight. Calling Charlotte Motor Speedway for the XRS Xfinity Series Racing Series. And Jordan Smith out front. Chris Brown is right in the second place spot. Brian Kaufman up in the third. And Brian Kaufman, if it's the Brian Kaufman that I'm thinking, I think he had a significant other that used to sit out in the chat and cheer him on. Family member.
I think he might be right.
I'm trying to remember. I might be wrong. I do so many Brians, Todds, and, you know, Chris's and all that, you know. But hey, either way, I hope y'all folks might enjoy it. It's a good race so far here. And it looks like, though, Chris is catching Jordan ever so slightly. But, man, I'm going to tell you, he's still got about a 1.2 lead.
I was watching Damon Cox, Eric Golly, and Anthony Reynolds there. They're running, well, they're pretty good ways apart, but they catching that second pack.
Battle's on for 7th place here, though, between Robert and old Melissa.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like Robert got it, but here, oh, look at Melissa going to do the crossover move.
There she comes.
Oh, couldn't get the grip going into the turn.
Oh, Robert shuts the door, look like, a little bit.
Boy,
Here she comes again.
Man. Yeah, that car, man, drifts up the track so much here at this place coming out.
Well, we got 31 laps on the tire, Joe. It's going to slip up the track now because them tires are getting slick.
And I think they said it's 60 or 65% fuel. Just to give you an idea out there, Chuck, because you were just asking about the stops. I'm going to say probably, since you brought that up, Tim, we're in the green flag so far. Been out there about 32 laps. 60, I'm going to say they should be coming in for some green flag pit stops here within probably the next 8, maybe 10 laps.
Okay, they got 65% fuel.
I think that's what he said, yep.
Mile and a half around the track.
Oh, Lord, he's broken out his redneck calculator. He done duct taped that thing together. We'll be here all night.
I throw some duct tape away today.
No, see, he used it all. Told you, folks. I'm telling you. Man. Well, I could be wrong because I think some are making the pit stops now.
I was expecting to say around 35.
Yeah. Yeah, they could start to come in now. Looks like a lot of them are starting to come in now. Yeah, but you're right. Yeah, it looks like it's going to have to be a two-stop race. if they can go 35, 35, that puts them at 70. Yeah, that's going to put them at another 30. So now that's all going off if it goes caution free.
Well, I believe they're going to have to get a splash. That last, the last pit stop.
Well, no, 35, 35, that's 70. Right? All right, that only leaves 30 laps. So if you went 35, why would you need a splash?
You're talking about on third stop. When the,
you don't need a third stop. You only need
you're getting 35 laps to one.
They're getting 35 laps to one. Another 35 laps. If it goes green, it's going to put them on lap 70. That means that's to be the last pit stop.
If they get a fuel, full time.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So the second pit stop is really going to be very, very important to them.
My calculator broke.
Yeah, it's tore up.
It come over on the Mayflower.
And sunk with the Titanic, right?
I'm sure it did.
Well, look at that. Jesse's on pit road, so you're right, 35, 36 laps, so that's pretty much going to put them in the ballpark for next time around. Another 35 laps going to put them right there at the 70 lap mark with 30 to go. Yeah, one more pit stop after this one.
Yeah, it will be, yep.
I
was calculating backwards.
Yeah.
Mine
ain't totally broke. There's a little bit.
I was trying to get the percentage-wise.
Oh, there you go. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Well, Mock is the only one out there left who is yet to take a pit stop, and well, they're stretching at 37 laps right now. I think they're hoping for a caution. Never mind. Coming in pit road now. All right, Donald out there. He's pulling for the 39. That would be Roger. He's up to 6th.
He done made his pit stop, ain't he?
Everybody's made pit stop. Yes, sir.
Put Jordan back out in front.
Put Jordan back out in front. Brian Kaufman's going to be there in second. Chris Brown's going to sit in third. Jeff Pogo, points leader by 1 point, is going to be sitting up in fourth. Roger, man's going to be up in the fifth. But look at that. The man who's 1 point behind Daniel Deal is in sixth. So you've got Jeff in fourth, Daniel in sixth. So one position separate the two. Boy, it's going to be a tight battle to the end, Tim.
Tonight is going to be a different ball game when they get through.
It will. And then going in, I believe next week is Talladega. I think next week is. And if so, going into that race, that's an unknown style race, and I always say it's kind of them wild card race.
Yeah, you can let your hair hang out. That didn't sound good. Hair hang down.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Sound better.
Now, well, if you got hair.
Uh-huh. Few of us ain't got it.
I know, folks. Tim done went out and shaved his head. Now he looks like Mr. Clean.
Only I don't cross my thought. Well, never mind.
Hey, he ain't about as buff as him either, right? Well, it's been a good race so far. I mean, knock on wood, don't want to jinx it or anything. Usually when we say something we do, but it's been caution-free right now. It's got that kind of feel to it. There's a kind of spread out. Jordan is still out front by 3.5 seconds, so that's what green flag pit stops will do for you. Brian Kaufman sitting in second. Chris Brown right there on his back deck lid. You got Jeff Pogo up in the fourth place spot. Roger Muth right there in fifth, and Daniel Deal up in sixth.
Yeah, you know, at 3.559, Brian is nowhere in his sight.
Absolutely. Well, the battle's on for second. Chris wants it. Brian's got it.
That's right. Pogo wanting it too.
Well, Pogo's a little bit further back behind him, about 2 seconds. Look at that. Chris goes around him.
You got it, huh?
Yes, he did. Let's see just how far back old Daniel Deal is. Daniel's not that far. Well, he's probably about 3 or 4 seconds back from Jeff. I know he would love to at least stay one position in front of Jeff by the time this thing is over with.
Roger just went around him, didn't he?
Roger's still right there in the 5th place spot.
I seen the number change. I didn't know which one it was.
Probably back in the back. Melissa's still hanging on to the 9th place spot right now. Damian Cox, he's in 10th. And behind him, Cody. Which, Cody's got the 8th car up under him, so that's a battle for 11th and 12th.
Eric Jolly's coming up a little bit more. He's in 12th.
Yes, he is. Eric's looking good. Oh, got a car in the grass already mowing it. I told you. Going to happen. Let's go back and see. That's actually Jared. Jared, man, tried to go to Subway and wrong way. Oh, look at the grass fly, Tim. Well, he ain't making landscaping happy right now, you know what?
Oh man, I'm telling you.
Came off the turn, bumped the wall, and then just went straight on down into the infield. Made grass fly and everything, and now the guys who have to go out there and redo that, they're all mad because now it looks bad.
Well, I'm glad they did that, Joe.
Me too, give them something to talk about.
Well, it looks better too.
Yeah, they look pretty cool, I think. Neat effect.
It's pretty cool when you can go through the grass and you knock grass up on your windshield. And then your motor too, and your radiator.
Yeah, well, yeah, if I was racing, that's probably where I'd be all the time, is in the grass.
That's better than being in a wall.
That's true, I guess. There you go. All right, well, I'll tell you what. Like I say, caution free so far because they would keep that thing going through the grass there. But Jordan still out front in this one. Chris Brown there in second. Actually looks like this time Jordan is actually checking out on the field. He's got about a 4.1 second lead over him.
Like I was saying a while ago, Joe, Jordan can't even see him.
Got a bad fast Toyota out there tonight in that 25 machine.
Yep.
We're almost halfway home in this one.
Getting close, ain't it?
Yes, sir. He crosses the line, be lap 49, complete lap 48 of 100. And good one so far.
51 more laps. I heard a big old boom outside. I wonder what that was.
Your neighbor blowing something up.
Could have been my brother shut the door.
He's mad.
He ain't mad.
Battle, 7th place right here. Look at Robert. He's on the inside of Daniel Hill. That's not what Daniel Deal wants to see. He's falling off the pace.
12 car Robert is he just passed Daniel.
I know Daniel doesn't want to see that because he wants to see Jeff man falling back.
For real.
All right, folks. Let's do it. Let's go high and wide. The Blimpy cam. That's right.
Oh, Lord.
Tim loves Blimpy. Everybody loves Blimpy. Well, it gives you a good perspective of the track, just how far apart these guys are. And we call it Blimpy here at OSRN Network. And Tim, he has to buckle up real tight so he don't fall out the Blimpy. And I challenge everybody out there, if you're new, to try to stay mad and say Blimpy. It just don't work.
Joe, you remember that year when I was up there at Talladega and I fell out of the darn blimp?
I know. That's why I just said you fell out that mud.
It was so far off the ground. It wasn't about 35 foot off the ground.
That's terrible. Man.
That's what they said.
Poor Blimpy. Well, that's the Blimpy cam. Like I say, it gives you a good perspective of everything going on in the track there. And that's what we call it. Let's have fun with it. And anyways, you gotta love Blimpy. Like Blimpy?
Yeah, that door, yeah. That door didn't shut good that night, Joe.
He didn't have your seatbelt on either.
Well, I didn't even get to my seat.
Oh, they left without you.
Yeah.
They just threw you outdoors. Said, "Get out, Tim."
Goodyear blimp.
Well, I'll tell you what, Daniel is actually falling off the pace here. He's got Melissa coming on strong here and about to take that spot away from him for the 8th place spot.
I'm just looking at that, and buddy, she is coming down there, ain't she?
Yeah, that's not what he wants to see, because coming in only 1 point behind, every position he's losing right now, he's losing some points.
Yes, he is. If he don't gain, he ain't gonna do it. But she coming low, too.
I mean, he does have 2 races to go, and obviously one of them being Talladega is a wild card style race because anybody can pull that thing off. But still, you don't want to be in kind of a huge hole going into those races.
I tell you, Joe, you raced there at Talladega, and I have too for many moons. And I tell you something, you get back there in the back and watch what's going on. When you get about 3/4 way through the race, then you make your way up the front.
There you go. Well, our leader's still out front, Jordan. Right now, looking good. He's just got a good lead out there, Jason. I always try to go and find the action on the track when a guy's got that big of a lead. So, I mean, he's out front. He's dominating right now. Old Jordan Smith. He's got like a 4.6 second lead over the second place man there, Chris Brown. So he's out there, man, just hauling the mail.
He ain't worried about nothing right now.
No, he's driving his own race pretty much.
He found a good line around there.
Yes, he does. Look, see, man, what kind of battles we got going on. As you see, kind of the 82 there is kind of sneaking up on the 8 machine.
Anthony Reynolds is, yeah, he's right there on the Jolly Holly, ain't he? I said
Yep.
Jolly, doesn't I? I see that J and it's the Holly. Eric J. Holly. That's the reason I thought that was Jolly.
Yeah. Looks like they're going through some lap traffic right here. A lot of these guys up front.
Oh,
I mean,
Robert.
Jordan's got his own race going on out here.
Robert's catching Jesse Reynolds rolling.
Yeah, yeah.
They left Melissa back there, didn't they?
Yeah, way back there. The points leader right here, Jeff Pogo. He's still holding on to the 4th place spot. He's got
As long as he can hold on to that right there, he'll come out ahead.
Oh yeah, he came in with 1 point, so if he stays where he's at, he's good.
Daniel, he ain't picked up 1 spot since he started.
Right now, Roger's in the mix of some lap traffic. He's also got his hands full with Jesse. That's a battle, actually, for the 5th place spot. Oh, look at the 50 machine. Oh, with the new tires, he just came up in there, got in the back end of Roger. Boy, it almost could have been disastrous right there.
Oh, I seen that.
Woo, man. And crumpled the back end of the 39 machine.
I imagine it got a little loose with him there when he hit him.
Yeah, just a little bit. That's just a product of new tires versus old tires.
About 5 more laps. They'll be coming in.
They've been out there for 24 laps right now. Remember, they went out. I'm going to say they're going to stay out for at least 10, I'd say.
That's right, it was 70, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, they could theoretically come in the next 5 to 6 laps and still make it. But I'm going to say that they're going to hang it all. Battle for the 5th place spot here. Jesse's on the inside. Oh, he can't hold that inside lane, though.
Well, Roger's catching up with Jeff.
Well, I'm going to tell you what. Jordan,
you see
man.
that?
What happened? What happened?
Wait a minute, let me get out of this blimp.
I didn't see nothing. What do you see? I'm watching the battle between
I'm watching
Roger
Jeff
and Jesse.
Pogo. The 50 car just hit Jeff because he's a lap down, I guess.
Oh,
yeah, Luke
that's that
Peters is it.
Oh, yeah, he's coming up with those new tires. Let's go back on the replay. We'll watch.
Yeah, he hit Pogo. I bet that wasn't a happy camper.
Oh, I saw he went by him. I don't know. I know he's got newer tires than most of them. I'll tell you what, Jordan Smith right now, well, he just got his own race going on up front. He's 5 seconds ahead of this field right now.
Wow. A whole straightaway.
Checking out, ain't he?
Yeah. You going
good.
next zip code.
That's right. He's waiting for the next race. That's what he's heading to.
Yep.
Well, they keep going. Like you said, don't have much here. And they'll be heading off for the next pit stops here.
Yeah, it's lap 64. Lap 65 now, 64 complete.
Yep.
Jesse Rowland just rolled ahead of Roger.
A lot of these guys back here, we got some guys in the back that are sitting on new tires, some are sitting on old tires.
I think Jesse, I believe he got some new tires on there because he come around.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
He got Pogo in his sights now. Now they all coming in now. Lap 66.
Yep, Roger's coming in. So they all came in a little bit early this time.
Well, that's understandable. They can make it now even, they want to get some more tires.
Oh, yeah. All right, Roger, you got that first pit stall there.
Jesse Rowland ain't came in yet.
Jordan's still out there. I think Jordan's going to stretch it, though.
Yeah, he'll go to lap 70.
And you got to look at the other one. Remember the mock person. Whoever, we can't say the first name. My bad. I can't pronounce it. I apologize. I just call him mock. But you got to remember, they stayed out there for 37 laps. So they stayed out longer than anybody. Man, that could benefit them here with these newer tires or whatnot. Maybe towards the end of the race, what they're thinking.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Jordan's on pit road.
Reynolds is up there in third place now. He ain't pit stop yet, has he?
Top four have yet to make a pit stop.
What I was thinking. Damon Cox, Anthony Reynolds, and Jesse Rowland. And right. Jordan.
Well, Jordan, he's coming off pit road right now.
There he comes now.
Yep, he's coming off pit road right now.
Short, too.
Yep. Got to make sure he hits that cone, and he does. See that little blue line there? It's a new addition here. You got to make sure you hit that thing right.
You got that right. If you don't, buddy, it'd be a penalty.
That's right. Don't want to mess it up.
Well, they several of them been through the grass tonight, ain't they?
Yeah. Well, Jesse's on pit road, so that's going to leave Damian Cox, the lone person out here. Wow. Oh, and I don't know what happened to, the 68 machine. Let's go back on the replay. Got a little damage. Went through the infield here, no caution, but I think they were slowing down for pit road. Caught the apron and lost it coming in to pit road and, clobbered the inside wall. Ouch. Punched the front of that car.
Mock.
Mock. Yeah, he went in mock speed on that one.
Messed up.
Absolutely. That's in the grass out there, man, making donuts.
I ain't gonna make him happy.
Nah. Well, that's going to cycle back around and put Jordan back out front. But I'm going to tell you, these guys, At this point, I think they would want a caution because the way this thing's going, it's in Jordan's hands now.
The only thing that's gonna save it.
There's a caution.
You know what I mean.
Hey, what's up, Doug? How you doing?
Well, there's coming home through the grass.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, 39 Roger, he is up in the 5th place spot. Yeah, they're going to need a caution in order to tighten this thing up. If not, like I say, Jordan's just going to kind of run away with this, and I think.
Yeah, he's good to go right now. If the caution don't come out, not gonna help.
Nah, unless he messes up. Now, I mean, hey, you can get him caught up in something. He's coming up on lap traffic right now, so that's the biggest thing. He's still got to be careful.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be careful, Joe. I mean, I watched him all through the race here. He is a very careful driver. Watch him wreck.
Yeah. Jason, if Jordan
I
wrecks,
didn't. I did not jinx him. No, I didn't.
Jordan wrecks, it's all because of Tim. And the last person he said they wrecked. They hit the wall. Well, this is not, but you know, we're sitting here talking about this is not what he wants to see in front of him. 2 lap cars side by side racing. And now he's got to figure out what to do. That's not what he wants to see. He wants to see them guys get single file.
Top side. Yeah, he's going top side.
Yeah, so the leader, he finally got him to go, they weren't side by side right there.
Well, they should have got out of his way, Joe.
No, they don't need to get out of his way.
I'm talking about
we done had this conversation. We done had this conversation before.
2 cars up there blocking him.
And the lap car's got just as much right to be on the track as the leader, as long as he's not impeding the leader or trying to mess him up. And they weren't. Those 2 cars were racing for position. We done talked about this, man.
Yeah, I know.
Folks, just to give you a heads up, me and Tim, we always go back and forth on that. He feels like the lap cars just need to get on out the way. But to me, as long as the lap cars, man, are fast, they don't need to get out the way.
As long as you've been racing, what happens when the leader comes up on you? You get out of the way.
If I'm fast enough to stay in front of the leader, I'm going to stay in front of him, though.
Yeah, but they weren't that fast.
Well, you don't know that.
Never mind.
You don't know. Hey, look. Hey, Jason out there said, man, if he wrecks, it's your fault. He blaming you.
Ain't blaming me.
Because it's all on Tim, the legend.
If he wrecks now, it's on his own because he's by himself.
Is it because you jinxed him?
I haven't jinxed nobody.
You jinxed his car, man. See, you put the curse on him.
He'll probably win it then.
Well, yeah, that'll be all right, too. Yeah.
That's good curse.
Yeah, that's good curse. That's a good one right there. Well, Jeff Pogo's been good all night long. He came in here with a 1-point lead in the points. He's up in 5th right now. Daniel Deal, who is 1 point behind him, is back in 8th right now.
One car he pied.
Bobby says, I don't have a job. I'm up here in front.
I heard that.
Chris, I guess that's who he's talking about, Chris Brown. Chris doing good. Yeah, Chris up there in 2nd place spot right now.
Yeah, but look how far 2nd place is.
6.2. Yeah, he's gonna need help to catch him.
Gonna need more than help. He's gonna have a prayer.
Dog, Tim, we're trying to stay optimistic for the guy. You just out there said, look, you done. Tim was just like, Chris, just might as well park it because you ain't winning nothing tonight. Look, I'm trying to be optimistic up here in the booth. He's got a shot. Tim's like, Joe, you're drunk.
I didn't say he was done. I said he needs a wing and a prayer.
pretty much said he's done. I mean, you know, secretly, I'm going to kind of agree with you on that unless something changes. But, yeah.
Look at here, 6.4.
Yeah, it's a long way. I mean, I'm going to tell you, Jordan's done a tremendous job here tonight. He's walked off with this one, and Charlotte seems to be the place that he loves here tonight.
I tell you what, Joe, he done a good job tonight. He got 19 more laps after he crossed the line this time.
That's right. Business picking up. Run what you brung here. And they're a good one.
He's been running what he brung all night.
Bobby said don't count Chris out. Waylon over here said for a pessimist, Tim likes to focus on the negative. I'm going to try to focus on the positive.
Focused on the negative. When you focus on that, when it's positive, it's a good one.
Well, look, here's hindsight of Jordan. Look, right now he's got a 6.8 second lead over Chris Brown, who could pull this thing off. Jordan could hit the wall, could get in the lap traffic. Something could probably happen.
Let me rephrase that, Joe. Jordan's race to lose.
Yeah, that's good. There you go.
That's better. Jeez,
I give you credit, but yeah, we love giving you a hard time. Right now Jordan's done everything. He's running a perfect race. He's out front. He's been clean. He's and basically when you're that far out front, Tim, you know and I know, all you got to do is just kind of run your race. You don't really have to worry about the guy behind you. And if you do come up on lap traffic, just take your time, be patient, and go around them.
Oh yeah, that's the only thing you can do.
Absolutely. So the laps are winding down. Next time around will be 15 to go here at Charlotte for the XRS Xfinity Series Racing Series. Hey, and anybody ain't got nothing to do on Thursdays, man? These guys, man, hey, come on out here, race with them. They'd love to see you. New league here. I've done only one other race here. But they're going after tonight, they're going to have 2 races left in this season. Crown a champ. As Jeff Pogo, this man here in 5th place spot, he's 1 point ahead of Daniel Deal, who was right here in the 8th place spot with 3 races to go.
You know, it's sad because Daniel ain't moved.
No, he stayed right there all race long.
All race long, he passed 1 car. He's going to have to do better than that on them next 2, you know what?
He's got Melissa there behind him. And we're still taking it that's a girl. Oh yeah, you're right, Waylon. Yeah. Tim just always trying to, mess somebody up.
Oh, I don't do it.
Well, it's been good so far, caution free though. What do you think?
Been a great race. Jordan's doing good. Chris is doing good.
Chris is. Chris out there, man, playing a tune. Now, folks, that's not Chris Brown, the singer, so don't get happy. That's Chris Brown, the racer.
Brian Kaufman is right there behind him. He's about, 3 seconds behind him?
About 3 seconds, yep.
They're all stretched out there now.
Yeah, they're all pretty good. Jordan is doing nothing but just stretching that lead 7 seconds out.
That's his, like I said, it's his race to lose, Joe. He's got to hit them marks every time.
Yeah, and he's coming up on 10 to go here. 2 things I like to point out. Obviously, the last lap puts an end to it. 5 to go. Usually if a caution comes out, that puts an end to it. So, yeah. And I hear you, Jason. Well, I can believe it. Jordan right now, and he's been dead on all night long. Definitely has been out front. He's led 77 laps of this one so far tonight.
I haven't seen him bobble at all.
No, he's been like on rails out there.
Mm-hmm.
He's about like you when you get a hold of a pot of meat sandwich. It's done.
Honey.
It don't stand a chance, does it?
No.
I didn't think so.
I ate chicken tonight.
We went to Outback. Today's my youngest one's birthday. He's 12.
Tell him I said happy birthday.
Yeah, he's happy.
But
we went and celebrated that.
Yep. Enjoy them while they're young, Bubba. They don't stay young long.
Just makes me feel old.
Don't make you.
I am old.
You will.
No doubt. Woo.
Hey, well, what do you think about me? I got 13 grandkids, okay?
Okay, look. Now, look.
Between-
There ain't nobody talking
three
about Moses.
kids.
There ain't nobody talking about Moses.
I'm talking about between 2 boys and a girl, I got 13 grandkids.
I know. There's nobody trying to bring
And
up,
I am,
man, anything that went on back in the Egyptian days.
I've already became a great grandfather already.
Oh, tell them I know
And
Bree next time I'll get a discount. Well, my wife does taxes, and she did the guy's taxes, and she actually gave me a gift card, and that's how we was able to go. But we're celebrating his birthday here tonight. Then we're going to have a pool party on Saturday. You want to come swimming,
Did you
Tim?
get it? Did you? Yeah, you want me to come up and go swimming?
Yeah, come on, man, come on.
Who's going to help me in out of the pool?
Oh, we got a deck, man, and we got steps that walk right down into the pool.
I still have to crawl up them.
Oh, what do you think I got to do?
I know that.
I mean,
Me
look.
and the old men up down the pool.
Look, either I jump off the deck into it, or I'm crawling down the steps. So there you go.
He better jump off to start with.
I reckon. Well, right now the man who's not jumping off, he's got an 8.2 second lead. That's Jordan out front in this one. He's got about 7 more laps to go around this place, about 6 to go here. Well, he's just done it in dominating fashion here tonight under the lights here at Charlotte.
Yes, he has, Joe, and he's got a lap down car right there in front of him. He gets by that one, he'll be clear sailing.
Yeah, it's he's done a tremendous job out here. Just to give you an update points-wise, Jeff Pogo, who came in 1 point ahead, he's sitting in 5th. Daniel Deal, 1 point behind, he's in 8th. So that's going to stretch out just a little bit, but it's still going to be close going in with 2 races to go in the season.
Yep, next week I'll tell the difference, though.
Now, Waylon, I'm curious, why would I get a discount if I say that name?
What name?
Bree.
Ruby?
That's his wife.
Oh, okay.
Waylon Lamb.
Waylon Lamb?
Hey, you know Waylon.
Hey, Waylon.
Yeah, out there chit-chat. He's probably been on honeymooning, and that's why we ain't seen him in a while.
Just don't go to Mysterious Island.
Why is that?
There's some boogers on that island.
Probably why they call it mysterious.
Yeah. Have you ever seen that?
No, it's mysterious.
It's a nice one, though.
That's all right. I'm going to stay here in Lexington.
Got some big old spiders on that movie.
And that's the reason why I want to go? Really?
Yeah.
I mean, no. Come on, man.
I seen that spider walk plumb over that man and bit his head off.
Oh, yeah, that makes me want to go out there to the tropics just to woohoo. Wow. Jordan's coming across the line. 3 to go here. Man, I tell you, unless he just blows up, hits the wall, all his tires fall off, he's got this one in the bag, I think.
You calling me and telling me that's bad luck? If the tire blows off, or he runs into the wall, or flips over.
Hey, now I've done some races. Knock on wood. Had a guy, I've seen him at a turn 4, disconnect, boom.
We've seen them do that, and we've also seen them hit the wall.
Yep, and that's it. Messed the whole race up.
On the last
lap. That last lap, last turn, had that happen about a month ago. Guy had a race won last lap, last turn coming out of it, and it disconnected on him, and he was like, huh?
He was like about 300 feet from this flag, and it disconnected on him. I know he was heavy.
Final lap one more time around Charlotte for that man right there, Jordan, who has just put a hurt lock on the field here tonight.
Jordan Smith is going to be the winner if he can make it through this turn 3 and 4 here.
Final time, turn 4. He's coming out of it here to take the checkered flag. All he's got to do is just let it coast at this point. And that right there, Jordan Smith, he's going to put it in the victory lane here tonight. Was a good run for him there.
Yeah, Joe, he could have cut it off in the turn 4 and he'd still made it.
Absolutely, he could have. Wow, good run for him there.
Yes, it was. Chris Brown just he didn't have no cautions. He didn't have no time to catch up, Joe.
No, he didn't. Just time ran out on him.
Yeah, it did.
All right, well, that's going to put us up with our leaders here. Brian Kaufman, he's going to be our third place man here tonight. Let's see if I can't find a couple of these guys. And second place, Chris Brown. We'll bring it up here.
Who we going to?
Hold on, man. I'm getting them. I'm bringing them up right now.
Oh.
Discord, man. I don't like Discord. It's pain in the butt.
Different.
Yeah, it's pain in the butt. I'm trying to look for Brian Kaufman. I don't see him out here. And I'm actually looking for Jordan also. There's Jordan. I got Jordan right here. I don't see Brian Kaufman though.
Chris Brown.
Yeah, I got Chris Brown, so I'll go ahead and bring old Chris Brown down here. Let's get talking with him. Now tell him to get back up there. All right, bring Chris Brown here.
Chris Brown is Tim McBride in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
But the cautions didn't come tonight, did they?
No, they did not.
I was watching you and Jordan there. You just couldn't ever get together because of the cautions never came out.
No, I don't think I would have caught him anyways. He was fast.
Boy, I tell you what, he was getting on down the line, wasn't he?
Pretty much every week we come here to race for second, so Jordan's fast.
Yes, he is there. How did that car handle there, buddy?
A little bit tight, kind of freed up as the run went along, but pretty tight all around.
I tell you what, y'all run a caution-free race tonight. That's one good thing. And Chris, that is a great thing right there, a caution-free.
Yeah, it's awesome racing right there.
Yes, it is. I don't care what place they finish or who it is on the back, whatever. They held their line.
Yeah, everybody did a great job tonight for our first broadcasted race. I want to thank everybody for just doing an awesome job tonight.
Okay, you got anybody special you want to thank, buddy?
I'll say hi to my family. Thanks everybody that comes out every night. Thank you guys for broadcasting.
Well, we appreciate it there, Chris. Maybe we'll get to talk to you next weekend, buddy.
Hopefully so. Hopefully it'll be a win instead of second place.
There you go. Just keep on believing that, and it might happen. We'll talk to you then, buddy. You have a good one here.
All right, you too. Take it easy.
All right, buddy.
All right. There you go, Tim. There you go. Chris Brown right there pulling it out. Well, I'm going to head off down here to victory lane. Don't see Brian Kaufman up in the Discord. Well, let's bring down Jordan Smith. Man, dominated all night long. Jordan Smith, Joe White in the booth. You got a copy?
Got you loud and clear.
Man, I tell you what, though, well, Jared out there, he was definitely rooting for you all night long. Jason, excuse me, out there rooting for you all night long. Man, you just had the lockdown on this place. You must love Charlotte.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's my favorite track. Love coming here. It's always a pleasure to come here with these guys. They race so clean. And so we put on a show tonight.
Man, yeah, caution-free out there. It just was dominating, like what me and Tim was talking about up here. Unless you just kind of messed it up, it was your race in the bag up front. I mean, how was the track out there to you?
You know, it had a lot of grip. It had a really good setup. It was tight later in the run when the tires wore off. So a lot of it was just keeping up with the right front and trying to keep it on the car. But if you do that, you'll be fast the entire night, and so that's what I tried to do.
Oh yeah, no doubt. You was definitely fast out front, dominating fashion here. You led 90 laps of the 100 tonight here. The caution-free race under the lights at Charlotte for the XRS Xfinity Series racing here. Man, you got anybody out there you want to thank for the win?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Eric for hosting the league. Thank y'all for broadcasting it, and as always, thanks to my buddy Jason rooting me on.
All right. Good. Congratulations, Jordan.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Tim, I tell you what, man, a happy guy right there. Let's get our unofficial results order here tonight, because Jordan Smith puts it in victory lane here. Chris Brown sitting in second, Brian Kaufman in third, Jesse there up in the fourth, Jeff Pogo. He's going to come out of here. He came in 1 point ahead. He's going to come out of here with a points lead here tonight, sitting in fifth. Roger Muth there in sixth. Robert Dumadak, I hope I said that right, but he's sitting in seventh. And Daniel Deal, he came in 1 point behind. Gonna lose a little bit, but he's still right there in the mix of the points battle. He's sitting in eighth. Eric Holly ninth, and Melissa rounds the top 10. As we look to the rest of it here, that was a good race. You know, caution free out there all night long here, Tim. I mean, these guys, man, they put on a good show.
I tell you what, Joe, caution free to me is a great race anywhere you do it.
Absolutely. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed it. Myself here and Tim up here in the booth. Well, like I say, I'll be back on here around about 12 midnight here for some dirt racing, but you can catch me and Tim back here next week doing this awesome race with the XRS 6 Series here, and I hope you enjoyed it from Charlotte. Everyone, have a good night.